I've just built the world's first AI mastering plugin designed for bedroom producers that takes your tracks from this with just one click of a button into this. Mastering is a part that nobody talks about. You finish your track, it sounds great in your headphones, you export it, and then it sounds flat, quiet, and kind of amateur next to those Spotify tracks. Most producers either pay someone to fix that, paying thousands of dollars, or spend tons of money on multiple mixing chains, which causes all sorts of headaches. Introducing Sonins. With our AI engine, Sonance walks you through a full master on EQ, compression, saturation, stereo width, and limiting in just one click of a button. Opening Sonance for the first time requires to copy and paste the license key we've sent to your email. First, make sure Sonance is in the mastering channel. Each tab is a stage and we'll go through left to right. Start with the AI engine. We recommend you to play your track at the loudest point, specifically the chorus or the hook. As you can see, the AI has brightened up the vocals as well as adjusting the peaks and different frequencies needed to make this balance. Think of it like a first draft. The AI won't be perfect, but it gets you around 80% of the way there in about 5 seconds. Next, moving on to the EQ. After it analyzes your track, you've got a total of 6 bands: HPF, low shelf, and then the peak filters across the spectrum. I think of this like a regular EQ, but smarter. Now for this track's example, we want to brighten up the vocals a bit more. So we go to the third band. As you can see, we've increased the vocal and made it way much brighter. Now, moving on to dynamics. This is your multiband compressor. You have a total of 4 bands: low, low mids, high, and each one has its own threshold. The reason it's split into bands is your bass doesn't get triggered compressions on your hi-hats and vice versa. Each frequency range gets handheld independently. Now let's play around with some of the dynamics. Let's try to cut off all the lows for this one. Now, moving on to saturation, you have a total of 2 modes. You have tape and tube. Tape adds warmth, slightly compressed harmonic characters, more of like an analog classic feel. However, tube is more pronounced and more gritty. The drive controls how much you're pushing it. Mix controls how much the saturated signal blends in with your dry signal. Well, let's play around with the tape. Now we have stereo. These 3 controls low, mids, high with crossover points between them. Low is set to 0% by default, and you should keep it that way. The bass needs to stay in mono or it'll phase cancel on the speakers. Let's try playing with the width. If you're wearing headphones, you can clearly tell that the sound is spread apart much more on the left than the right. Now, moving on to the maximizer. Think of it like a limiter. The ceiling is where the peaks stop, which the standard streaming is around -0.3 decibels to -1. Attack is how fast it responds. Fast and slow release control, how quickly it lets go after clamping down. Toggle enabled when you're ready to hit your target loudness. I also recommend looking at the bottom right of the screen. The left shows how loud the track is through the ears, with the streaming standard around -4 LUFS all the way to -10. The whole point of the maximizer at the end of the chain basically means that you're already done all the tonal and dynamic work to the track. So it's just catching peaks, not trying to fix a mix. That's where a lot of beginners go wrong. They just slap a limiter on and wonder why the track sounds crushed and distorted. And that's the full chain. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Sonins is now available at soninspluggin.com for only $79. Feel free to drop any question below in the comments. And that's it. Hope you guys enjoy Sonins.